After that, Zed gets on a carriage and the Knights of Bahal. While going, Knight Philip tells Zed the rules he has to follow in front of the patriarch of the Bahal family. While he was telling the rules, Zed stops him midway and says, "Who the hell are you to bark orders at me?" Hearing this, Philip frowns and tells Zed not to forget that he is in the Bahal territory and he will take his head if he misbehave. Zed glares and says, "No, you're the one who needs to show some respect. Don't forget I'm from Arahant. Zed don't know what the Lord of Bahal, Fernando Bahal, is planning, but as an heir of Arahant, he needs to carry himself properly." For some reason, Zed feels like this is the only Wat he will make it out of here alive. Zed realizes that if he bows too low, they'll look down on him, and if he stands too tall, he'll provoke their wrath. While he is thinking this, they reached at the gate of the Bahal family. Philip takes Zed to reception room on the 5th floor and tells him to wait here. Zed is amazed, seeing that this place looks completely same as he has seen it in the game. Seeing that he is taken to the 7th room, Zed gets that he is summoned here as a guest. As he is looking around, he feels a huge pressure. That is suppressing him from the back. Zed then hears a deep voice which says, "You're the first Arahant to set foot in Bahal's mansion." Zed can't grasp what is going on. Zed gathers his thought and gets that the Lord of Bahal is right behind him. Just being in the same space is enough to make Zed lose focus. He can't even turn around. The Lord of Bahal is not using aura. If he were, Zed's trait would have flared up. This immense pressure Zed is feeling is the Lord's pure presence. This is what it means to reach the realm beyond 10 Circle. To be a sword master. As the Lord of Bahal walks past him and sits on the throne, Zed feels a bit relief. The Lord sits and glares at Zed. Zed seems nervous. After a while, the Lord speaks. He says, "I'll give you this, you've got guts, Arahant. But this is Bahal's mansion. Act accordingly." The Lord shouts and starts to radiate Awar. Zed feels the pressure. He musters all his strength and tries not to fall on his knees, as kneeling before someone stronger is disgraceful. If Zed shows even a hint of submission, and the Lord will never take him seriously again. Zed slightly lowers his head and thanks the Lord for the invitation. Hearing this, the Lord asked, "What invitation?" Zed replies, "I was brought here in a carriage and escorted to the reception room. Isn't that how you treat a guest?" "I came here as one. But if kneeling and bowing is the way of Bahal, then I'll do as your customs dictate." Zed's words startle the Lord. After a while, he laughs and says, "You're a bold one, aren't you?" He then tells Zed to take the seat and have some tea. Seeing the tea, Zed gets that it's minor tea. This gives him a assurance that he is being treated as a guest for now. Seeing the puzzled face of Zed TG Lord tells him not to overthinking so much as he has summoned him, here purely out of personal curiosity. The Lord then asked Zed if he has visited the slaver DeVito because of the Emperor's decree. "I didn't hear about the decree until after the matter was settled," Zed says. Hearing this, the Lord asked for the reason of his action. There are plenty of answers that could earn Zed Fernando's favor, but he decides to stick to the truth. Zed tells Lord Fernando that the slave trading is against human decency. He simply acted according to his conscience. Fernando then asked Zed if he really didn't know DeVito was tied to his family. Zed replies, "I thought it was just a rumor, but the moment I saw him, I realized it was true." Fernando asked so why he didn't step back knowing that. Zed says that he only cared about what was right and wrong. Family had nothing to do with it. Fernando tells Zed the Arahant won't let this slide away. "It's fine. I did the right thing, no regrets," Zed says. The answers of Zed left a good impression on Fernando. Fernando is now more curious about Zed. He also gets that Zed is a mage who knows honor. After that, the meeting ends. Fernando tells Zed to stay the night here and they will again join in the breakfast. Zed gets up and thanks Fernando with a knight's salute. Seeing this, Fernando laughs and says, "Didn't expect to get a knight salute from a mage. Today really is full of surprises." After that, Zed is taken to the guest room. He sits on the chair and feels relieved. He is completely drained and feels hungry. At that time, the servant knocks on the door and bring in the foods and service it to Zed. As Zed is about to dig in, he see a white paper on top of the food. He gets shocked to see this and rush towards to find if someone is there. He finds none. This paper is from the Shadow Guards. Zed wonders how the Shadow Guards gets inside this Bahal mansion. Zed then gets inside and applies some mana to the card. The colo of the card changes and a 0 letter appear. This 0 means return or abort. The Lord of Arahant is now telling Zed to return to the family. The sun is about to rise again. Zed is sitting in a corner shosect to see the Shadow Guard's magic card in the mansion of Bahal. He can't fathom the reach of the Arahant family. While he was lost in his thoughts, someone knocks on the door and calls his name. Zed opens the door and sees Torres. Seeing him, Zed asked about Ryu and Risa. Torres tells him that he kept them in safe hands and came alone to see if he is okay. After that, the two of them walks in the hallway, and Zed tells Torres what has happened in the meeting. Torres tells Zed that he has made his father take an interest in him. Torres' father also removed the bounty on Zed's head. The situation would be perfect for Zed if that magic card hadn't shown up. After that, they went to do the breakfast. Later, Torres takes Zed and showed him the whole estate. They come the night quarters and training ground. Zed is enjoying the view. Beside the training ground, Zed sees a white horse in the stable. Zed gets curious and asks Torres about this. Torres says, "That spot's kinda special. You've probably heard the story." Bahal's white steeds choose their own masters. That's where the white steeds who haven't met their masters yet are kept. Torres and Zed gets closer to the horse. As Torres tries to touch it, the horse gets back and screams. Torres then tells Zed that usually the horses choose their master within 3 months. But this guy's been holding out for 2 years, and this is the only horse that even turned down the patriarch. Hearing this, Zed gets shocked, as how come this horse didn't choose someone so powerful? Torres explains Zed that this white horses didn't choose the most strongest. They have their own standards. Zed finds this interesting and looks at the Bahal white steeds. Torres also tells Zed that this Bahal white steeds are divine beast, and they aren't someone's property. It's a partner and a comrade, and that is why the Bahal family respect its choice. The horse and Zed looked at each other's eyes. There seems to be some kind of connect between the two, as Zed moves his hand to touch the horse. At that time, Philip comes with his subordinates. Philip comes and shows disrespect to Zed. Torres stands up and tells him to show some respect, as Zed is the guest of the patriarch. Philip bows down and agrees to act polite. He then suggests Zed that why not he have a training session with them. Philip then says that there is no meditation room for him to train, so why not they have a sparring match. Torres warns Philip and tells him to behave as he is the guest. Philip says, "A friendly match isn't exactly disrespectful. It'd be a great experience for the squad." For Zed too, I'd say. Torres tries to avoid it and tells Philip that they will do that some other time as Zed is not ready totally. Hearing this, Philip says, "Come on, just a light spar. If you're worried about the level, we've got a newbie who joined just a few days ago, and if that's not enough, the rookie can hold back. Zed can't take it anymore. He speaks up and says he will do it. He points at the rookie and says he will spar him. After that, they get into the training ground. The rookie takes a wooden sword. Zed stretches a bit and tells the rookie to go all out, or he will regret this." Torres is worried because even though Zed has awakened lighting aura, but he is not even a first circle yet, and he is going up against a 5th circle knight. Before the sparring begins, the rookie asked Zed that if he really thinks he has chance to win. Zed replies that this change of winning is 50-50. Hearing this, the rookie gets angry and starts to release his aura. Zed also gets ready to fight and actives his lighting aura. Philip gets a bit amazed to see the rumored lighting aura, but Philip is confident that Zed will lose as the mana he can sense for Zed is at the first circle. The fight beings, the two of them rushed at each other. The rookie seems confused as he thinks that Zed as a mage he should try to make distance between them, but he is doing the complete opposite. The rookie didn't think further and launched his attack. Everyone, including the white steed watching the match, gets shocked. So see that Zed dodged the attack so smoothly. Zed then tells the rookie to give everything he has got. The rookie is confused and looks at Zed. Zed kicks him on the face and sends him flying. The rookie is amazed to see the power of Zed. Zed quickly gets closer, but the rookie starts to attack. Zed dodges all of his attacks and punched the rookie in the stomach. Zed didn't stop there. He uses his left hand and punched the rookie on the face and sends his flying with a big bruise in the face. Torres and Philip get shocked to see this scene. Seeing the white steed also seems to take an interest in Zed.